Hello, guys. Hi. I can see we are live right now. I'm sorry, guys. This live was supposed to come up yesterday, but for some reasons, y'all, I don't know what happened. So this live didn't come out yesterday. I only realized that I probably may have made a mistake because I scheduled this live stream for Friday, which is today. But then when I went in, it's showing that it was supposed to be yesterday. I'm really sorry if you guys have come up to check on this and you couldn't find the live coming out at 9. So, yeah, I'm really sorry for that error. I'm here now. I hope you're all good. Sorry. Yeah, it's winter in China. Winter just starting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm coughing so bad. I can see you coming. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I just started coughing so badly. And yeah, I want to say hello for all the newcomers. Thank you so much. Yeah, hello, Chimchero. Hi, Rhoda. How are you? Thank you. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for joining the live streaming. I know, y'all. I promised to come here doing live streaming, but I haven't having some time. I haven't got some time for the past month. I mean, a couple of months ago, I couldn't come to do live streaming here for so many reasons. Life, work, motherhood, and a lot of things. So yeah, the last videos I did in the past were when I was sourcing for goods. And I did promise that I was going to show you some contacts and places. As you can see from the title of this live stream, it's specifically to share, um, to make how it's specifically to make it easier for you, giving you tips and easier for you to source things in China. China is a big country, and actually sourcing for things in China can be daunting, especially if you don't know where and how to get the things. I know there are platforms that you're probably aware of. I know a lot of people do go on Alibaba and such. But what I know on those platforms, mainly those are run by merchant and like middlemen. So you find that I've heard a couple of people complaining that they may reach a stage whereby they think they are in agreement with the seller on Alibaba, and only to be disappointed after they thought the conversation was leading them somewhere. So I take it upon myself to like warn you guys and also give you some info and pointers on what to look for if you are to come to China, and if you want to search for goods in China, how you can make it easier. I've actually put a list of things that you should consider, the cities you should visit for certain things, so when you come to China, it's not like you are going to one place where you can get everything in that place. Like I said, in China, there are many cities and many provinces, and you find some provinces are mainly known for producing a certain type of goods or certain type of products, whereas that product you may not find it in that city. If you do find it in that city, it may be worth more than what it actually costs in the city where it is manufactured. So when you find it in a different city, it may be sold on a on a higher price. The prices may be higher, like if you go to the actual city that produced such things. So yeah, that's why I'm here today, y'all. I'm here to actually put you guidelines on that, or which cities you can go to if you are looking for certain things. And also my platform, I mean, the comment section is open. I will be grateful if you can ask for some things, because I'm not sure if I'd gathered enough, but I think what I put here is enough for today. And if you have further questions and you want more information pertaining that, you can also type in the chat box. I can read that, and yeah, I think that way it also helped me. I can take the pointers for those questions or things that I didn't put down. I can also take pointers and take note of that. So yeah, I can advise you in a way that you won't be left with any questions. So, yes, now let's look at the first one. I'm just going to give you the cities first, and stay put, grab a cup of tea, just relax and stay there, because, yes, I am here to give you a lot of information actually. So, hit that like button and let's look at the cities first. So, if you have a pen, grab a pen. I'm just going to be writing, and I'm going to save this live stream for those who would love to come back and rewatch and get maybe the CDs and understand what we're talking about. So, hi guys, if you're just joining us, I just hit that like button and also say hi in the chat box. I want to know who I'm talking to. It makes it easier not to look like I'm crazy and I'm just talking to myself. So I hope y'all we can, yeah, we can get something today. We can actually learn something today. So yeah, grab a pen, grab everything you have, and let's start. So okay, so I'm just gonna start with the cities. Like I said, let me see the cities that I think most of you, when you're coming, it's actually I got to put this detail because of a question I got in the past. Like somebody was asking me that they wanted to come to China and to buy certain stuff, but they don't know where to find those things. And then I took it. Hi, Silas Soweto, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. Also, if you do have questions or things that you want to find in China, just type them in the comment section, like what product and which city can you find those things. I'm going to come back to you and I'm going to take notes on that and also do a research on that. So let's start with the first one. I did list so that I will not forget. I'll not forget or skip. Okay. So now we are looking for suppliers, which may be the manufacturers of the product that you'll be looking for. So I'm just going to tell you the cities and what you can find in those cities. There is a city called Nantong. Nantong. Anyway, I think I should type it down so y'all you can understand. Nantong. Yes, Nantong. This one. Okay, if you look in the comments section, like in the chat box, you see the city that is Nantong. It is China's largest home to textile products distribution center. That is home for textile. For those that are looking for textile materials like curtains, bed sheets, bedspread, duvet, everything that is in line with textile. If you're looking for that, the city where you can actually go to and you can find these things at lower prices is called Nantong. So if you are going to be sourcing for these things, just source in the city called Nantong in China. That city is well known for producing textile. So if you find it in another city or another place, know that they are taking those things from Nantong. So it will be better for you if you are going to buy for resell. It's better for you to buy these things or textile things or anything, bedspreads, duvet and stuff. It's rather better for you to go to Nantong. You can find them at very affordable prices. And yeah, that way you can save a lot. Now let's look at another city that is very famous for manufacturing socks. I know there are people who are selling socks in bulk. If you are looking for this and you want to start a socks business wherever you are, the best place where you can get socks at cheaper prices and affordable prices, or like wholesale prices, this is Zuji. Zuji. It is written like this. So I'm just trying to write it in the chat box so you can write, and you can also take note of the names in case next time you want to do a research, you want to check find manufacturers in these cities, this is the name of the city. It will be easier for you when you are looking. I don't know which search engine you'll be using, but you may just search under Suji, that is the city. Okay, let's go to the next one. Again, if you're just joining, do not leave as yet, because I'm just gonna be giving you some websites again. But yeah, stay put. Now we are just starting with the names of the cities where you can find certain products, right? So I'm just going to go ahead. Like I say, this I have been, called names in the past as being labeled as somebody who is a gatekeeper, who doesn't want to share information and stuff like that. So I just decided to make a compilation of cities and some websites. And I do not have the phone numbers. I have the websites. You can go ahead and go on them, or the cities and source in those cities. I do not have the contact details. If you want me to be doing more on that, then that will be a paid service. If you want me to go ahead now to search for these manufacturers for you on your behalf and get quotations on your behalf, that will be a paid service. But in this case, I'm just going to give you this information. If you are good at sourcing, you can do it yourself. It's all good. If you want verification, then you can contact me. I can verify on your behalf. Okay, now let's go on to the third city that is well known for producing buttons. You find that most of the things I'm talking about are for people who are more into clothing, or who are into, like producing, clothing, etc. Clothing. So buttons, anywhere I'll be coming to car accessories, farm accessories, I'm coming to that. So just stay put, take notes, right? Okay, now if you are into buttons, you are manufacturing maybe uniforms, etc., clothes and stuff, and you suits, and you want buttons. Buttons are found in a city called Wenzhou. So it's like it produces 80% of the world buttons. They are produced in Wenzhou. So Wenzhou actually sell a variety of buttons at very low cost. And I'm sure if you are sourcing for this is the place or the city that you should look into, because that is the hub for buttons across the world. So yeah, tap into that, check into Wenzhou. I'm going to write the name here, so it's going to be easy for you to source or to understand the name of the city when it's time for you to source for these things. Okay, I did put it in there, so you can just take just write it down, and you may need it. Again, now let's look at, some people are into small business, small scales, and you are into sourcing of material, of perfumes. Now we are going to cosmetic perfumes, makeup brushes, and some of the cosmetic issues, especially for women. You can source for this in Guangzhou city, that is in Guangdong province. That's where you can find a lot of manufacturers of perfumes, cosmetic brushes, eyelashes, and stuff like that. So you can go to Guangzhou. I'm sure most people, when they think of coming to buy to China, what comes in their mind is Guangzhou. Yes, Guangzhou. Yes, it is a place that is well known for manufacturers, manufacturing companies, and trading companies in Guangzhou. Like, when they do the Canton Fair and stuff, it all happens in Guangzhou. But all the things that you see or you may think of buying in China are not all produced in Guangzhou. So now you need to take note of the places that I'm giving you and writing down. So in the future, you will know exactly the city that you need to go to and source to. Once you are there, you are certainly guaranteed that you find the manufacturers or suppliers of certain goods that you'll be looking for, as long as they fall under that bracket of the things I've mentioned. Like these perfumes, it could be different types of perfumes, could be oils, deodorants, roll-ons, own stuff. Like, you go to Guangzhou. If you need things like that, you go to Guangzhou. Now let's look at clothing, menswear. So if you are looking for menswear, comes to all menswear, suits, casual wear, you name it, everything that is under menswear. It can be shoes, ties, trousers, t-shirts, etc. These ones you can go to Fujian. Fujian, it's also in Guangzhou, Fujian province. Fujian province. So I'm going to type it, Fujian province. So Fujian it produces a lot of menswear. So if you're somebody who is in business and you want to buy menswear, just head on to Fujian. Fujian is the city for you, is the province for you to get this stuff. So take notes. Now we go on to the kitchens. I have been getting questions recently after the video I did a couple of days ago talking about some business ideas you can have, things you can buy in China and resell in Zimbabwe. But I'm not limiting only to Zimbabwe. I know these things can sell anywhere in the world. So this is for video for everyone, not only Zimbabweans, but anyone who is thinking of starting a business, but you are unsure of where you can buy these things in China. Since you know China is a big country and sourcing for things can be daunting, really, if you don't know where and how. It can be a very, very, very big problem if you are unsure. But now, what I'm giving you the names of the cities and the places where to go. This way can actually give you a guideline. Like when you start sourcing, you know you are in the right place, and you know when you are buying in these cities, you know for sure that the costs or the prices that you are using or you're buying things actually lower than if you're going to buy in another city that is not well known for producing such a product. So now let's go on to household. This is a request that I've got from a lot of you. You were requesting on that, like where can we buy kitchen stuff? Where can we buy these things? Because we do want to tap in that business. So you see, people understand that kitchenware, kitchen stuff, it's something or like a household, it's things that can sell on daily basis. So if you want to go in that business, this is the city that you can go to. It's called Yongkang. Yongkang. This city is in Zhejiang province. Zhejiang province. So I'm going to go ahead. Hi, DC. Welcome to my live streaming. Please hit that like button and share this live streaming if you have a chance to. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Today, I'm just giving you the cities, and stay put, the websites are coming as well. So thank you for joining. Now we are on household and kitchen supplies. This is the city you can go to, Yongkang. Yongkang, Yongkang City, and this city is in Zhejiang province. Zhejiang province. Zhejiang Jiang province. Okay, it's in Zhejiang province. I am putting the name so it's easier for you when you are sourcing. You know the city where you can find the things. So for kitchen stuff, you name it, use any electrical appliances for the kitchen, anything that falls under that category, you can find in Yongkang in Zhejiang province. This is the city for you. So, guys, I think the days of going to Alibaba and be communicating with some middleman that will lead you to nowhere, I think is just the end now. Now that you can just tap in this and do a search, and honestly, you can source on your own. You can have a chance. In fact, I'm planning on going to Canton Fair to actually have a conversation with the manufacturers and get more details. Now, we'll be sharing the numbers in the future. But now let's move on. Okay, let me read your comment, Silas. You say, so what Wenjo do both clothes, buttons, and cosmetic? No, no, actually. Wenjo is only for buttons and perfumes, cosmetic and stuff. These are in Guangzhou. Guangzhou, yes. So Guangzhou in Guangdong province. Guangzhou for cosmetics. Yeah, Guangzhou for cosmetics. So if you're looking into that, cosmetics, brushes, perfumes, roll-ons, perfume oils and stuff, just head on to Guangzhou. You get that in Guangzhou. Wenzhou is only for buttons. Buttons, so all different types of buttons, you name it. And another good thing about sourcing in China or buying in China, it is you can actually have your own design. And if you are communicating directly with the manufacturers, you can actually have your own design. So if you have your own design at heart, you can just, give it to them. You give them a sample and they'll produce it the way you want it. So that's another advantages of dealing with the manufacturers directly. So in these cities, if you are looking for specific things and you go to these cities, you are going to meet the manufacturers. So these can be there to attend to your needs and actually produce the way you want. Unlike when you go to Alibaba. For me, I don't know. I know maybe some of you have had experiences with Alibaba, and you actually have good things to say about Alibaba. I have my own unpleasant experiences on Alibaba. And one thing I've noticed is even if you find the actual right item and they lead you into getting it, but what you should know for sure is you are buying that thing at a higher price, because these are middlemen. So when they are selling these things to you, they are there to make their own profits. So you are just going to buy it at a higher price. Maybe this thing, if it's for per item, maybe for example you're buying buttons per item, maybe they are going for 10 cents per button. But if you are going to buy these buttons on the Alibaba, make sure you are going to buy these buttons maybe 20 cents per button or 15 cents per button, because they want to maximize for profits. So they are middlemen on Alibaba. And like I said, I've spoke to more than 10 people and they all testify to me, telling me that, Rhoda, you know what, I've been talking to somebody on Alibaba, but you find that the conversation looked like we were getting somewhere, but eventually nothing came out of it. They end up like ditching the whole conversation or the whole deal, because what the middlemen will be asking of them or will be leading them to nowhere, like they are giving them false information, or they are not even understanding each other. Because what I understand, most of these middlemen as well, they can't speak English, so they'll be translating. So then in that case, like in a situation like that, you find that misunderstandings happen, and you are thinking that you are trying to save money by just buying from Alibaba and they ship it to you, right? But in another way, you end up losing, because they may not know what you want exactly. So you may either get a wrong order, you may get a wrong product, but that you can't even ship back. Somebody also gave me a question a couple of days and said, Rhoda, how can I buy things in China? I've seen the things that they are shown on Alibaba, right? When I see the things, they look exactly the size that I want. But when the things are shipped to me, you find that sometimes they look really smaller than what I expected. So how do I make sure that I'm not duped, or I'm not buying things that are misleading and stuff? So my idea, or like my advice is just dealing with the manufacturers or the suppliers, going directly to suppliers, I think is the best you can do. So I am just giving you the names of the cities where you can source. Right now, we can go on to the next one. I think we are trying to make this live stream not too long. I'm thinking of the people that would like to rewatch it. It won't take longer to find enough information. So now let's look at car accessories. Guys, I've spoke so much. I need to drink. I'm drinking Mazoe. Mhm. Okay, so there are people who are also looking for car parts or car accessories. It's not only parts. Sometimes you can get accessories, to don the car seats, the alloys, anything that falls under accessories. So if you're looking for these things, you need to go to a city called Taijo. Taijo, Zhejiang, anything concerning cars, accessories, car parts, and stuff like that, you need to go to a city called Taijo. I know this video is going to make Alibaba hate me, because I'm actually giving out secrets on this. So if somebody from Alibaba get hold of this live stream, I'm gonna be in trouble, y'all. So yeah, but I'm doing it for you. Okay, let's write the name of the city. This is the name of the city, Taijo. Taijo. Taijo in Zhejiang province. So Taijo in Zhejiang province is also a place where you can find car accessories. Car accessories are found in Taijo, Zhejiang province. So you can name it from all types of accessories that you may think of. You can find them in Taijo, in Zhejiang province. So if you are going to be sourcing, source with that name at mind, because that's where you're gonna find these things at a cheaper price, which can be doubled if you are going to buy on Alibaba or other places or other cities. It's gonna be doubled. So know for sure that if you are going to buy these things, for example, in Beijing, know that these things, they will also buy them in Taijo and bring that to Beijing. So you're gonna be buying at a double price is when you go to Taiyo and buy on your own. All right. Now let's look at the next one. Shoes. Yes. Shoes. Yeah, a lot of people who are in business, shoes, regardless of gender, like male shoes, female shoes, kids shoes, you name it, all things concerning shoes or footwear, you can find this in Putian province, Putian city, that's in Fujian province. Okay, Putian. Okay, I put the name of the city, Putian. Okay, Putin City in Fujian province. Actually, there are 4 cities that you can actually find footwear at cheaper price that are actually famous here in China for manufacturing footwear. Even those that are brand names, brands and stuff like that, you can find them in these cities. Putin, Dongguan, 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 Guangzhou, yes, Guangzhou also has this one. Guangzhou also has shoes or footwear, and Wenzhou. So Wenzhou also doubles with buttons, also shoes. Wenzhou. All right, these cities, are they do have manufacturers of footwear. So factories for footwear are found in these 4 cities. So if you are looking for that, you can also do. Another question I've been getting a lot is, okay, should I just buy things that I see there, or I can actually have my own design and have custom made things? Like I said, if you are going to be dealing with factories, right? Anyways, just my experience, because so far things that are bought in China and shipped to Zimbabwe are all custom made, are things that I want. So I had my own design and also explain my design to the suppliers and have the things made to my liking before I pay the whole balance. So yes, if you have your own designs, you have specific colors or types and sizes that you want, you can actually have this. This thing that I heard recently was you can actually pay for a sample so that you can approve for the whole production of your order if you want, once you find the manufacturer of the things that you like. So you can go ahead, do a research, and pay for a sample. Once you like the sample, the way they make it, you can go ahead and place a bigger order. So yep. Now, I'm going to be giving you some websites again in this live stream. These websites, I'll also tell you what you can buy, what you can find. So if you have a computer or a phone or a paper where you are, just grab it and, get hold of these websites. These are things that I don't really do myself. So I'm sharing it with you so you can do it on your own. These are a few websites I found under menswear. If you are looking for menswear, you can actually buy things there at a very, very cheap prices. But let me warn you first, there can be a challenge of language. Yes, some of these websites may not cater for foreigners, foreign buyers. But if you can speak Chinese, if you have a representative who can receive your goods here in China and ship them for you, you are good to go. Because on these websites, the things are actually cheaper and you can buy things at wholesale price. Mind you, you can't buy one, you have to buy in bulk at wholesale price. Anyway, when you visit, you know how many pieces are you supposed to buy per product for them to accept your order or something. You can go ahead and tap in and find out. Now we're going to start with clothing. Here I'm just going to put the name of the product and the type of the product that you can get under the website. So it will be easier for you if you come back to rewatch. It will be easier for you to find the website. So here, let's go with the websites. If you are looking to buy menswear, go to wsy.com. wsy.com. This is for men's clothes. Men's clothes. I repeat, men's clothes. Go to this website. You will find, you will find them. All right. And if you are looking for bags, you are looking to buy bags. It doesn't matter, men bags, female bags, women bags, kids bags, you name it. If you are looking for this, go to Bao, BAO, Bao66.com. Go to Bao66 for bags. Sorry, I just say bag. For bags, go to bao66.com. You can get bags in there. All right. And then you can also for clothes. Now, general clothes, not only for males or females, but general clothes for those who are into clothing. You can go to 17zwd.com. Okay. Here you can find all types of clothes, right? So now let's go to another one. If you are looking for cosmetic skincare products, go to J-Shop. So I can just say cosmetics. Cosmetics. You can go to what is the name? Okay, J-Shop. J-Shop.com. Here you can find cosmetics, skincare products. You can find everything on this website. Even brand names, you can find them on this website at a very low cost. You find that some retail shops actually get the products from this website and resell them in their outlets at a higher price. But you can just get them at the, supplier, at the manufacturer's price, which is way, way low, as long as you are buying in bulk. All right, now let's look at the next one. Last but not least, again, for those who are in textile, you can go to this website. This is textile bedding. What else? Bedding, blankets, pillows, etc. You can name it. You can go to this website. So I'll just put them under textiles. Textiles. You go to 9ljf.com. Okay, so you can find all that on this website, 9jf.com. You find textile, bedding, duvets, everything. Somebody asked me in the past that, Rhoda, I was showing some beds, cute beds actually, and somebody was saying, Rhoda, I saw those duvet. Where can I buy them? I'm looking for them, but I've never seen them before. That's the website. You can actually get the cutest. So if you're in a business to sell textile like sheets, linen, you name it, go to that website. You can actually buy in bulk and resell at a very good price, because once you are buying at a wholesale price, the thing's going to be so cheap. So you are able to buy a lot and get maximum profits by doing that. All right. Now let's go to kids clothes. I know this is a business that I didn't mention in my last video, but I think if you have money and all the resources, you can just go into kids clothes. Yeah, kids clothes, they are sold on daily basis because kids grow. I like adults, I can keep, an outfit that I've been wearing for like 10 years or so, because my body never changes. I'm no longer growing. So you find that I can keep the same outfit, but it's unlike children. Children grow every season. Like after every few months, they outgrow their clothes. So people always buy kids clothes. So yeah, I think this is another website if you want to start that business for kids clothes, right? Kids clothes. If you're looking for these kids clothes, go to this website, 5ts.com. Again, guys, I know I'm not sure if you can get through to these websites. You can just let me know if you have access to them. If not, I'll find another way. But yeah, I opened this after I did the research on them. I did open and I did check on their products, and I see they are legit. The things are there, they are good, the quality is guaranteed. So if you can't get through to these websites, you can also let me know right in the comment section under this live stream, because I'm going to be saving it. I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to save it and leave it in the channel for your reference. You can come anytime you feel like. You can come to rewatch. You can come to find information, websites, as well as cities. Once you decide to come and visit China, you can come again to this website, get some pointers, know where to go, know which city to go, because Honestly, China is really big, it's huge, and you can easily get lost, or you may come and actually not find anything, or you may come and believe that all things are very expensive in China. But you know that if you visit the wrong city, if you go to the wrong place, for sure, everything you're gonna find there is gonna be expensive for you. So coming to China to buy things in China is more of like knowing where to go, knowing where to look for. Because honestly, guys, you can't look for a wrong product in a wrong place, right? For example, if you are looking for bread or cakes, where do you go? You go to a bakery, right? You can't go to a bakery to look for meat. You are in the wrong place. So if you, it's the same as coming to China. If you are coming to China to buy things, you have to know where you find the thing. You have to know the city that produces certain things or such things for you to be able to find them and accept the prices that you'll be getting. Because for sure, if you go to the right city, the prices are going to be so affordable because that's the hub for that product. Of course, if you are going to find meat in a bakery, for example, you are going to find meat in a bakery. Can you imagine? Will that meat be at the price that you get it in the butcher? Of course not, because one, the bakery will get the meat from the butcher and they put their markup and resell it to you. So that way, it's more like you are going round instead of just going directly to the place where you should get things. If you want something, know the city in China. That way, it won't be so hard for you. Because I know a lot of people, when they hear China, they just think, oh, it's China. Everywhere you go is a market. There is a market waiting for you. It's not like that. It is not like that. And to be honest, you'd rather save a lot of money by going to where you can find the things. You find for some people, they'll come here, try to source, buy things at a higher price. It maybe sometimes they'll leave without getting the things they came here to buy. Why? Because they find themselves in a wrong place. Of course, those wrong places may have such things, but know for sure that those things you are going to buy them at a double price or higher price. Hence, people will be asking, I heard that things are cheap in China, but why am I seeing these things at higher prices? It is because you are seeing them in the wrong place. The wrong place. So just know where to go if you want certain things. Like, for example, if you want building materials, for those that are in construction, the city where you need to go to is, I was there. You need to go there. You need to go to that city to get those things. You need to go to Foshan for all building things, all things building related, from aluminium, from tiles, from anything you can think of. Go to Foshan City. Also, furniture. They say furniture also Foshan City. So, guys, just be educated on that. So next time you try to come to China, you know where to go, where to head to. And also my email box will be open for that. If you have further questions, just let me know in the comment section. You can let me know. I can try to, help you source for the things and give you advice that, find it comfortable. If you're trying to visit these cities or these places or want to be in the right place to do something, I can help you to do that. Of course, there are some things that you need to pay a certain fee for me to do for you, but anyway, we'll be talking. All right, guys, last but not least, let me give you one for the road. This is for hardware and machinery. This one I wanted to say for a video on its own, because now I'm tapping into agriculture and people that want to enter in that, like agriculture, machinery, what do you call this one, greenhouses, equipment and stuff like that. So this one, I'm just gonna give you one website you can check into. I'm sure you can probably find what you're looking also, but I'm planning to make an actual video for that, and I'll be giving you more details pertaining that. But anyway, if you're looking for hardware and machinery, go to gongbangbang.com. So hardware and machinery. The website you should visit is Gong Bang Bang. Gong Bang Bang. Okay, gongbangbang.com. This is the website. You can see a lot of machinery, so you may probably find the machinery kind of machine that you're looking for. And yeah, I'm sure you may find it there. Yeah, I think in the next video, I'm just gonna sit down and make a, a detailed video on agricultural equipments. Like I say, tractors. I mentioned tractors in my past video, like for those people who are trying to start businesses in Zimbabwe. And not only Zimbabwe. I don't know why I keep on saying Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe. Maybe it is because I'm from Zimbabwe, so it makes it so easy for me to think of any other country to start a business outside of China, or buying from China. I would think of Zimbabwe first. But anyway, I'm sorry, guys. If you are not from Zimbabwe, and I keep on saying Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, I know you all can start business in different countries, right? And you understand your market and what you want. So for these things that I'm sharing and talking about, you understand better what works for your country, what is allowed to import in your country. So that way, mm, oh, the city that you can source for building materials or anything concerning building is called Foshan. Sorry, I didn't realize that. I didn't write it. It's called Foshan City. It's also under Guangdong province. Foshan. Sorry, guys, I'm coughing. Winter has started, and it seems like there is a bug going around, and most people in my city are coughing. They're coughing. It's like a certain type of COVID or something. And yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I really appreciate you coming and chatting in the comments in the chat box. I really appreciate it. I wish I can do more for you. If you have any requests, you can just let me know. Gogo Mawira. How are you, Gogo? Yeah, salon staff. Yeah, I think salon staff, like things like what, Gogo? Can you go in detail? Because I didn't come across. I think concerning beauties and stuff, I only search for cosmetics. That's where I talk about brushes, perfumes, stuff like that, etc. But you can let me know in detail, like what stuff do you mean, dryers, blow dryers, etc. That way I can also search for that, and I'll do a live stream. I think when I'm sharing the contacts and the websites to get these things, I decide to actually do live streaming. I think that way is better, because we can have a conversation. You can chat, and I can respond, that way. So yes, Gogo, you said salon stuff. Can you just let me know in detail, like exact what things? Because you see, in China you may find one thing produced in another city and another in another city. So what you need to is just give me in detail, like the type of products or things that you like to have in a salon, in detail. Those things I can research them, and I'm sure I can do the next live stream. I can address those things, or you can send me an email. Okay, blowers, hot combs. By the way, let me just write it down so I can do a research on you. Hi, Muta. How are you? Thank you so much for joining the live stream, honey. Thank you for coming. And while you are here, please click that like button and let me know where you're watching me from. Again, if you have any requests for the video, you can let me know what else you want me to help you source, and to tell you the cities that you can find those things, as well as the websites for those things. You can let me know again in this chat box. That's why we are here today. I know it's been long since I last did some of this, like coming online, do live streaming, to try to save you and also have direct. Oh, Fortunate. Hi, Fortune. Welcome to the live streaming. While you are here, don't forget to just hit that like button. That helps a lot. Thank you so much for coming today. If you have any requests, also let me know in this chat box. Yeah, and I will try to answer every question here today. Okay, so yes, Gogo Mawire, you said blowers, right? I'm gonna try to search the cities where we can find blowers, um, hair blowers, hot combs. Yeah, you know the thing about China, you may not find all these things in one city. They may be manufactured by different companies. So you may find them all over. That's another daunting things when you are looking for these things. I've been doing there's a video I did meet. I was searching for door handles like door locks. Yes, I did go search for them because some of the things when I'm um, sourcing, I do have to drive to go to places to find these things so I can give you a detailed video and information on those. Hi, Muta. Oh, you watching me from Mutare? Yeah, my mom is from Mutare. She's from Honda Valley. So, yes, I grew up going to that place. And yeah, you find that because of my mom, we also speak a bit of Chimanyika, you know. So, yeah, I'm really happy having you on my channel all the way from Mutare. Thank you so much, Munta. Okay, I'm taking down dryers, and yeah. Okay, hot comb dryers, etc. Okay, I promise to do a research this coming weekend. Oh, today's Friday already. So yeah, tomorrow I'll try my best to do a research on these things and where they are found here in China. Okay, this is what about electronics, CCTV alarm? Oh my goodness, it seems like we are thinking the same thing because actually today I was looking into electronic CCTV and alarms. I haven't got the actual detail, but what I know when it comes to electronics and technology, it's Shenzhen. You need to go to Shenzhen province, Shenzhen city. Shenzhen. That's where you can get all things concerning technology, electronics, CCTV, alarms, anything. Go to Shenzhen. Shenzhen, that's your place. You may find these things, like I'm saying, guys. I'm not saying these things are only found in this city, but what I mean is going to the cities that I'm recommending. These are the hubs. These are where these things are manufactured. These are also the places where you can have custom made and stuff. So the prices in those cities are way lower than when you buy them in a different city. So I'm giving you the cities where the things are manufactured, but they can be distributed to any other city in China, but the prices will be skyrocketed. You buy them at a very high price. So yeah, just take note of that. So I hope DC you have been answered. And I want to say thank you. We started together from 1 minute until now. You are still here. I want to clap hands for you, and thank you so much for coming back and bringing more pointers to note of. Yeah, human. Oh, for you, you say human hair bundles to make wigs, please. Oh, yeah, that one I actually know. But I'm also doing a research to find the place where we can get lower prices. The city that I know that actually produce some of them, I still feel like it's not the actually. I think they are not manufactured in that. I think they're just sent there or they're distributed there. But yes, Guangzhou, some people go to Guangzhou to buy them. There's also Qingdao City. But I'll come, let me list it down. I'll do further research on bundles on here. Uh, hair bundles. So we can find the hub exactly where it is manufactured, where they actually do mass production of that at a lower price. So yes, Zingai, for you, I'll actually come back with that. I'll do a further research. So in my next live stream, I'll be sharing more info on blowers, like the salon stuff, the hair stuff. Yes, in the next live stream. Let's see. I got a lot of my plate batteries, solar panels, a lot on my plate. Oh, batteries, solar panels. And actually, Gogo, I did a video. I think this video may be coming in 2 or 3 days, where I did speak about solar batteries as well as solar generators and stuff. I actually realized that a lot of you guys, you were interested in the solar generators and how they're working. It's something that I just came across, and I was super super excited about it because I have a project in Zimbabwe, right? And I was just thinking to myself, like, with the shortages of power sometimes, and sometimes even when we're using the solar panels, there may be shortages of power, right? Due to the weather conditions. When it's cloudy and we are not getting enough sunshine, we may run out of battery, run out of power and batteries. So I came across the solar generators. That idea really kicked hard on me, and I'm doing researches on that, because it's and I do have an interest in solar generators as well. So yes, I am looking into that, and it's a video I've already made. But I'll look at your the batteries. Do you mean the solar batteries and solar panels and inverters? Okay, I'll look at that as well and advise you. So let me put it down. Those are topics for the next live stream. Um, Solar batteries as well as inverters. Inverters. Nice. Okay. Yes, I'll look into that. So, like I said, sourcing can be really daunting in China. It can be really, really daunting, and you really have to have, like, the advantage I get to have is I can speak Chinese. So some of the cities that I'm giving you here and information I'm giving you, I actually researched in Chinese. You find that in English, when you try to search, it's really hard to find these things. But making use of the Chinese language can actually help you find, because most of the locals, they actually understand where you buy things, where you can get things at lower prices. Those same things that you find and pay a lot of money, the quality is same. Those things you pay them in, like in retail shops, at very high prices. The locals who understand where to get them, they'll never buy those. So you find that sometimes when I walk into high-end malls, high-end market, the locals will be just looking at me like, are you crazy? Sort of, kind of. They'll say, I'll tell you where you can get it. So staying in this place for a long time, I've met friends, I've met people who can actually recommend me to finding these things at better places or online markets, or some just better ways to do things, and I can save a lot of cents. So yeah, that's why I am sharing with you guys. So you may know that when it's your time to come and visit China. Oh, thank you so much for joining, Gaga. I'm really, really excited for you joining the channel as well as becoming a member. While you are here, also do share the channel if you have a way to do so, because yeah, I'm trying to make this channel be an inspiration. And I know some of you who are here, you already understand that some of these things or these videos I'm doing and sourcing, it is because of the pulling factor of me doing my own project back home. And I did understand, after I went around to look and source for the things for my house, the building materials for my house, that's when I learned that things were being sold at very high prices, and it was so hard for me to get them. And I felt like, okay, I live in China, and some of these things I could tell that they are coming from China, but buying them in Zimbabwe were really, really expensive. So I decided to come back to China and start sourcing. Before then, I never thought that I would do this. But then, in the verge of doing that, I also realized that after I started sharing my journey on YouTube of how hard it was building and how expensive materials are in Zimbabwe, I also learned that a lot of you are doing the same. And I got to make real connections and started a community with all of you. And with the support that you gave me and the encouragement you gave me on daily basis, it is the reason why I'm trying to source for these things for you and also share with you, so it will be easier for you to come here and find these things. Because I know there are a lot of you who want to come to China, but you really don't know where to go exactly. You don't know where to go exactly. And also, because of the language barrier and stuff, you find a lot of things that you want, you may not be able to explain yourself to get it the way you want it. So you find that people will end up going with the bare minimum, but it's not what we want. It is what is there. There is a language barrier. And also, the thing is, you don't know where to find it other than where you are saying it. So like I said, when most people are coming from Zimbabwe or any other country and they've never lived in China, but they are coming to buy stuff in China, most people just go to Guangzhou. Yeah, They just go to Guangzhou and they think everything is bought in Guangzhou. But to be honest with you, Guangzhou is not it. Guangzhou is just a landing area that people will think, okay, everything is in Guangzhou. You end up buying things at high prices, higher than the way they should be, that you may ask yourself, okay, I'm buying these things at this price, but I want to resell these things back home. What profit am I going to make after I pay the shipping costs, after I pay the duties and stuff? How much am I going to pay this to sell these things? So the end result will be selling at higher prices in Zimbabwe, whereby no one will buy at the end of the day. I think maybe some people will buy, but people like myself, I was shocked when I went in shops sourcing for things for my house. That was the thing that pulled me or forced me to come back to China and start forcing for these things and buy these things and send them back to Zimbabwe. Because I've realized that, okay, buying them in Zimbabwe is more like I'm buying them 5 times or 6 times the price I can buy them back here. In fact, there is one product that actually put me in this position of sourcing and buying for myself. That was these modern toilets, the hanging toilets, those toilets with the that will be hanging on the wall, those ones, that you don't see the drainage, they just like hanging on the wall. Those toilets, I went into one hardware store, uh, and I asked the price. The price I was told was so shocking to me that I was like, what? How can I pay such an amount for this? In fact, I was told that because this toilet comes with two, it has a system that you find that for these hanging toilets, you don't get to see their tank, because the tank is attached to the wall. And I mean, it's hidden in the wall. So you won't see it. You only see a button that you press, but you won't see the tank. That is called the cistern, I think. So when I was told that, okay, buying the cistern, I needed to pay like $500, and buying the toilet, that the toilet seat, that the hanging one, was about 500 as well. So all in all, I was supposed to pay $1,000 to buy just that. Whereas coming back to China, I knew I could find these hanging toilets for $200. So imagine the toilets and the cistern all combined, 200 something US dollars. So I was like, why? Why should I buy in Zimbabwe? But now coming back to China, I realized that no, man. I think some people, when they come here, they are buying these things in wrong places. They bought these things in wrong places. Hence, they want to recover the money they are going to put when they are clearing these things, when they are, importing these things, the freight charges. They'll all put it there for them to get a profit. Probably at the end of the day, their profits will not be more than $200 or will not be more than $100. So I was like, no, man, I need to source for these things here in China. And I also want to let Wanabi Arango, those people who are actually building in Zimbabwe, I want to let them know that they can get these things, they can buy these things here in China. And also in my channel, if you are new here and you haven't joined the channel, please go ahead, subscribe. You can go down there. I also encourage people that, okay, you want to buy these things here in China. The only thing that could be expensive for you is the freight. But then the freight can be actually lower if you are going to buy and ship with others like you, not shipping with a shipping agent who is going to put their profits or their extra charges. They're going to charge you pay CBM. Hence, at the end of the day, you are going to pay a lot of money as well. So I was thinking, okay, I'm starting on what do you call it? I want to start WhatsApp group. Okay, this I'm going to start it. I'm going to open a WhatsApp group this weekend because I finally resolved a lot of things that were on my plate, and now I have time to actually work on this. And yeah, if you want to be part of this WhatsApp group so that you can actually send your contacts and I can start doing the sourcing for you, and you want me to help buy on your behalf, and you can ship together. This way, it can be very, very cheap for you guys. It can be way cheaper for you, unlike you want to send your things to the shipping agencies and they will charge you per CBM and stuff like that. It's going to be expensive because I know buying these things in China, it's way, way cheaper. Sometimes I feel like, anyway, if there was a way that I can bring these things to Zimbabwe and avoiding the duty, the customs, and avoiding the freight charges, I would do so because these things are cheaper. Like I'm saying, guys, an example was that toilet, the hanging toilet. I was being charged $1,000, yet I ended up buying it for about $200, which is you just do the math, guys, which means I was going to pay 800 extra. Of course, I know the shipping cost of that thing, it's not exceeding 200. So all in all, I can say buying and shipping that toilet, let's say on its own, let's just say 400 shipping and duty for it, I will not exceed 200. 400, 200 for that, right? So 400 in total, but still it's still cheaper than buying it in Zimbabwe. I was charged 8,000 US dollars. That's a lot of money. So guys, I was like, okay, if you want to be part of that WhatsApp group, I'm gonna leave my I'm going to put my email address here. And again, if you come, my email address, you can go to the description of any video in my channel. My email is stated there. So send me an email. You can just send me your phone number. I will add you to the WeChat group. And that way, I think it will be easier for communication. It will be easier for you to see and source for things that you want. If you come up together, a certain number of people, and you are buying things and you want to ship together, you can fill up a container. It's all good. That way, I think it will be cheaper for you guys. Very, very cheap for you guys. And yeah, I hope everybody can benefit on that. Yeah, I hope so. So if you still have any other questions you want, you can let me know. Okay, let me read the questions first. I think I've missed a lot. The chat is still going on. Okay, there you go. Hi Tete, can we have a city or websites where we can find cell phones and laptops original brand? Okay, Silas, for anything electronics or smartphones, just let me just say anything electronics, laptops, mobile phones, anything CCTVs and stuff like that. The city is Shenzhen. Shenzhen. I do not have a website for that, but the city where you can buy these things at a way, way cheaper price or affordable prices, it is Shenzhen. I'm just going to write the name of the city here. Shenzhen City. Okay. Shenzhen is in Guangdong province, so it's close to Guangzhou. I think about it takes maybe less than an hour by high-speed train. I think less than an hour by high-speed train from Guangzhou to Shenzhen. So it's pretty close to Guangzhou. If you are arriving in Guangzhou, it's pretty close. Anyway, it's also something that I can do for you. But like I said, if you want me to, let me put my email address. If you want me to put you in the WhatsApp group, I'll just put my email address here. Send me your email. Send me an email of you put your phone number so I can add you to that WhatsApp group that I want to create specifically for people who want to buy and ship to Zimbabwe together. And yeah, this is the cheapest way you can do it, because I know a lot of people dread when it comes to freight, that they think, okay, you can buy things at a very low price, but the freight is going to kill you. It's true. It is true. Freight can be so expensive if you are doing it alone or if you are shipping per CBM. But if you're shipping with others, trust me, you won't feel a thing because you'll be sharing costs. Okay, that is my email address, y'all. You can send me your number if you want to be added to the WhatsApp group. You can send me your number to my email address. Okay, what else? I'm trying to highlight it. uh, I'm trying to highlight. I did highlight my email address so you can see there. Yeah, just copy it down and you can send me an email. Yeah, Shenzhen in Guangdong. Yes, WhatsApp group will be very helpful. Thank you. Yes, original brands, Kiki. Oh yeah, definitely. I do not have the websites for mobile phones and laptops, but I do know the city where you can buy them. They are found in Shenzhen. Yeah, you can get anything you can think of, or even something that you haven't seen. You can find them there because it's actually tech city. Everything concerning new technology, electronics, everything is in Shenzhen. And also the prices are way, way lower there. You find that a lot of distributing city, retail cities, they're actually retail shops. They actually here in China, they actually get their products from Shenzhen and resell them in different cities. So you find that a mobile phone that I can buy, for example, I can buy it $100 or 100 US dollars. They may get that mobile phone for maybe 50 or 60% of that in Shenzhen. So you find that, yeah, it's always cheaper to buy the stuff in the city where they are manufactured. So in this case, guys, yeah, I direct you to the cities and the website that I put for you. I hope it's going to be helpful for you. And I think for now, some of you who want to be added in the group, you've already get hold of my email address, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining my live stream tonight. And if it's something that you love for me to come and give you more information concerning where you buy things, where you find things, and maybe detail the information, just let me know. Also, after this video, you can share it, because this live stream, I'm going to be saving it. I'm not deleting it. I'm going to be saving it. If you know of anybody who'll be looking for such stuff, you can share the live stream with them. So yes, and also encourage people, more people to join the channel, and yeah, let this channel grow. I'm hoping that by the end of December, we may reach, by the end of this year, before the end of this year, we may reach a new milestone. And I know with your support, we can make it happen. So, guys, it's goodbye for now. Happy weekend. And I'll see you in the next video or next live streaming. I'll say goodbye to you. Bye. See you in another video. Bye.